University of Pennsylvania faces pressure to comply with Title IX after controversial transgender athlete participation. The University of Pennsylvania is under scrutiny after the U.S. Department of Education's Office for Civil Rights, OCR, found that it violated Title IX by allowing male athletes to compete in women's sports and use women-only facilities. The OCR has given the university just 10 days to correct the situation or face potential legal consequences, including a criminal referral to the U.S. Department of Justice. So, what's going on here? It all centers around the participation of Lia Thomas, a transgender woman, who made headlines in the 2021-2022 NCAA swimming season. Thomas became the first openly transgender woman to win an NCAA Division I championship, but her victory sparked fierce debate about fairness in women's sports. Thomas broke several records at the University of Pennsylvania, and while some praised the historic achievement, others, including former teammates, raised concerns about the integrity of the competition. The OCR's decision stems from the university's handling of Thomas's participation. It argues that by allowing Thomas, a biologically male athlete, to compete in the women's swimming category, UPenn violated Title IX, a federal law that prohibits sex-based discrimination in educational programs and activities. The law guarantees women equal opportunities in athletics, and critics say this is where the university fell short. One of the most vocal voices in this debate has been Paula Scanlon, a former teammate of Thomas's on the swim team. Scanlon testified in 2023 before Congress about her experiences, describing how the inclusion of a male athlete in women's competitions affected her and her teammates' experiences. In her testimony, Scanlon pointed out that the emotional toll and unfairness of the situation were deeply distressing. The OCR is demanding that the university take several corrective steps, starting with restoring any athletic records, titles, and honors taken from female athletes due to the participation of male athletes like Thomas. The department also requires that the university issue apologies to each female athlete whose accomplishments were overshadowed by these decisions. Craig Traynor, acting assistant secretary for civil rights, emphasized the importance of protecting female athletes. Little girls who look up to Riley Gaines and Paula Scanlon can find hope in today's action, he said. The Trump administration will not allow male athletes to invade female private spaces or compete in female categories. What's next for the University of Pennsylvania? The clock is ticking. The school must decide whether to comply with Title IX or continue pushing for what some see as a politically charged agenda. If UPenn chooses to stand by its previous decisions, it risks losing federal funding and, potentially, its reputation. But is this just about sports? Or is it part of a broader cultural and legal battle? The debate over transgender athletes in women's sports has sparked national conversations about gender identity, fairness, and the future of collegiate athletics. With more and more universities navigating these waters, this case could set an important precedent. For now, the spotlight is on UPenn, and their next move could have wide-reaching consequences. What do you think? Should universities allow transgender athletes to compete in women's sports, or should policies be adjusted to ensure fairness for cisgender women? The discussion is far from over.